this could be a transit which could turn out to be even a turnaround transit for you. Hello, Namaskar and Adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan. Once more with you from your very own channel, Astro Assurance. Today we will be talking about a very important transit, that is of Jupiter transiting into Aries coming April, which is not too far away from now, roughly about a couple of months. However, I believe that you should specially prepare for long transits, a transit which will occur and remain in that particular sign for a long time, beyond a year, like Jupiter's, Rahu, Ketu's and Saturn's. At least you should prepare 45 days in advance so that you know what you could expect, because certain times it so happens the moment the transit is about to occur or you just step into the transit, things may happen for you. For some people sooner, for some people later. So it's always good for a transit which is the long transit, which will occur for a year or so or even longer. You prepare for it at least 45 days in advance so that you know what is going to come upon you. So we are going to discuss a very important transit, that is of Jupiter transiting into the sign of Aries coming April, in fact 22nd of April. And why is this so important? It is very important because Jupiter is a planet of giving you prosperity, of abundance, of expansion, of goodness that Jupiter brings to you. And because it is moving into the Aries sign is the Lagna or the ascendant of the Kalpurush Kundli. That's why it becomes very important. And it is happening when Rahu will remain in the sign till almost the end of the year, till end of October or first week of November. Rahu is going to remain in Aries and Ketu is going to remain in sign of Libra, where Jupiter will be passing over Rahu and will be aspecting the planet or the energy of Ketu. But Jupiter will be under the third aspect of Saturn, and Saturn is going to remain in the sign of Aquarius for more than 2 years. So this becomes a very important transit. Jupiter is going to give you or give its try utmost to bring you abundance, to bring you prosperity in your life. Saturn will try to slow down your results. So basis what ascendant you are, certain results will come out as generic results for you. However, specifically concerning your own horoscope, obviously there could be changes basis placements, basis doshas, basis dignity of that particular planet placed in your horoscope. Here we are talking about Jupiter. So let's jump in and try and understand how the transit of Jupiter into the sign of Aries for roughly just over a year and a couple of weeks more will turn out for each zodiac sign. Now for Aries ascendant natives, Jupiter will be transiting into the first house in the Lagna and in the sign of Aries. So here Jupiter's fifth aspect is going to be on your fifth house. So romance, results regarding children, people who are thinking of starting a new family, job change or planning to make a career change, because the fifth house is the 8th house to the 10th house, all those are getting activated. Doing something in the line of what you like to do, what you love to do is also getting activated, and getting more prosperity and gains from career changes, job changes, investments are all coming through. People, especially women who are looking for a new relationship, they can meet somebody new, exciting, or their romance may culminate even into marriage, because Jupiter is also aspecting the Libra sign. However, be a little careful because Ketu will be transiting or remain in your Libra sign for roughly another 10 months or till the end of October. So be a little careful what kind of relationship you want to get into long term, what kind of results you will fructify. So if your Jupiter is very well placed, if you are an Aries ascendant native, then this could be a good time for you to make overall gains. Jupiter's 9th aspect will be on the 9th house, so long distance travel, higher education, higher qualification, going for higher degrees, all is getting activated, along with long distance travel where you may meet new people. It could be a learning experience, attending workshops, attending new learning opportunities. All of that is getting activated. So overall, a fantastic period for you. And because Rahu is going to remain in your Lagna for till the end of the month of October, so the hunger and greed to get results will be there while Jupiter is creating auspiciousness. So overall, a very good time, exciting time for Aries ascendant natives. The only thing you need to be careful about is how you deal with your relationships, your partnerships. So you need to be careful there. Secondly, Saturn aspecting both Jupiter and Rahu in the Lagna. So here, at least till Rahu transits back into your 12th house, fag end of October, till that time, you may find that there may be slight tug of war for some results coming through or some results also getting delayed. So as long as you are ready, mentally prepared for some delay in certain results, overall this is going to be a very exciting transit over the next 1 year or so, from April 2023 onwards till the start of May 2024. Now for Taurus ascendant natives, Jupiter will be transiting into your 12th house. The 12th house is the natural 12th house placement for Jupiter, though it is not in its own sign, yet Jupiter is very strongly placed generally in the 12th house. And because it is in the sign of Aries, it's a friendly sign, Jupiter is still pretty strongly placed in the 12th house. And because it is also the 11th lord and the 8th lord going into the 12th house, it is activating a lot of good results for you, especially in foreign lands. However, Jupiter will also expand spending, so be a little careful where you end up spending your money, hard-earned money. However, a lot of good results are going to come to you from your domestic life, real estate, investment in real estates as well, and a lot of people who are thinking of establishing their domestic life or even settling down into a domestic life, maybe getting married. A good time, a good period and a good auspicious period for you. Jupiter also aspecting the sign of Leo may increase your power and influence connected to work, connected to service. Why? Because Jupiter's 7th aspect is on your 6th house. However, because it is on the sign of Libra, which means good results of power, influence or growth in your service may come through your ability to form relationships and how you carry on your relationships, your partnerships. So keep that in mind to be able to get the best results from your work, from your career. Because Jupiter's 9th aspect is going to be on the sign of Sagittarius, it's more Trikona sign, but on the 8th house. So on one side, Jupiter will prevent challenges, problems, obstacles coming through, but Jupiter also expands that house. So the good auspicious results of the 8th house may also come to you, where sudden events may also bring about sudden new opportunities as well for you. So keep an eye open for some opportunities coming your way. However, also know that there may still be some obstacles, some challenges, some issues. As long as you use your wisdom to be able to overcome those challenges, it's going to be a good overall transit for you. However, keep in mind that Rahu is also going to be placed with Jupiter till the end of October. So this is a period where there may be some tug of war for getting better results out of foreign lands, working in foreign companies, working for foreign clients as well. But while the hunger and greed is going to be given by Rahu, Saturn's 3rd aspect on Jupiter, on Rahu and the 12th house is going to stop good results coming to you. So you will have to be better prepared. So the tug of war between Rahu and Saturn, you will feel the push and pull on either side. So as long you use your wisdom and your far-sightedness to be able to handle issues, challenges, problems, expenses, overall this is going to be a very good year, a very auspicious year for Taurus ascendant natives. For Gemini ascendant natives, Jupiter is going to transit away from your 10th house into your 11th house of wishes and desires coming true, getting a lot of favors out of your network circle. Jupiter will expand your network circle. Jupiter will expand the good results that you may get out of your acquaintances, out of your social network, out of your friends. So Jupiter will expand those network results for you and will give you auspicious results. So this is a good period for Gemini ascendant natives, where Jupiter will also help you be able to come good on some of your wishes and desires which you have been keeping pending for some time or which have not been happening for some time. Jupiter's Fifth aspect is going to be on the third house of hard work and getting gains from your effort. This is going to be a good period for those people who are on the social media or whose line of work is related to marketing or communication or branding. Any place where the better you work, the better results come to you, or self-enterprise or connected to media, connected to writing, publishing. For all such people or even artistic denotation, this is going to be an excellent year. Where, because it is going to aspect the Leo sign, so the power and influence and growth may come to you. Jupiter may expand those results because it's fifth aspect on the third house. So the more effort that you put in, better results will come to you. Jupiter's seventh aspect is going to be on your fifth house of change of career, of investments, of romance. So Jupiter will expand these results for Gemini ascendant natives. You may meet somebody new. There could also be a change in your career. This could be either a good or a bad change depending on how you use your wisdom, your ability to use your foresight to get results. The reason being is Ketu is transiting over your Libra sign. So any relationship that you get into without having the foresight, without seeing through, may not turn out to be the best of things for you. So be a little careful if at all you're fructifying some relationships or you're going ahead with a romantic liaison which you're already in, trying to make it more formal. Think through before you take that decision. However, this is a good period for gains in investments related to children as well as for career change. However, when you make the career change, also do your due diligence before you accept some offers or even change your job or change your occupation or change your industry. Jupiter's ninth aspect is going to be on your Sagittarius sign, but the seventh house of relationship. So Jupiter will expand, give you good results in your relationship, especially because Jupiter's ninth aspect is on its own Mool Trikona sign of Sagittarius. So excellent results will come for Gemini ascendant natives who want to formalize their relationship or get into any business, in partnerships or in teamwork. Because Jupiter is placed in the 11th house of gains, it's an Upachaya house surely. So if you have worked hard over the last few months or maybe over the last 1 year to get good results, especially connected to teamwork or relations or partnerships, this is the time for you to be able to extract your pound of flesh and very good results from your partnership, from even your marital life. However, keep in mind that Jupiter is going to go over Rahu, so the hunger and greed for results is going to be there. Jupiter will also expand the good results which may come by to you. However, Saturn's third aspect is going to be on the 11th house as well as on Jupiter and Rahu. So there will be some tug of war in getting results specifically connected to the 11th house, in a social network, in getting good gains from social masses. So those people whose work is getting connected to the masses, they need to be a little careful of what kind of results they want to get from your social network. However, still overall a pretty good period for Gemini ascendant natives because Jupiter rules two Kendra houses and getting into the 11th house of wishes and desires fulfillment. Now for Cancer ascendant natives, Jupiter will be moving into your 10th house while ruling one 6th house which is the Dusthana, but another 9th house, a very auspicious trine house, and getting into the 10th house of your career, which means those people who are in service, because Jupiter's 9th aspect is going to be on Sagittarius sign, on its own Mool Trikona sign. So it is going to be the best period for Cancer ascendant natives, especially who are working under somebody, working for a large organization. Jupiter is going to expand good results coming through your occupation, through your career, working for foreign companies, working in those roles where you are in the role of guiding, being a guru, being somebody who is very competent, being an expert. And Jupiter will also expand your learning. You will get new opportunities to learn and to gain from the learning. Specifically because Jupiter, while placed in the 10th house, is aspecting your 2nd house of income, and that to Leo sign there. So it will expand your earning potential, your ability to be able to get better remuneration connected to your career, connected to your work arena, specifically connected to working in large organization as a competent person, as an expert. So overall, very good results for Cancer ascendant natives. Jupiter also going to aspect your Libra sign in the 4th house. So Jupiter may give you good results connected to your home, moving into your new home, or moving into a new home where you're also doing up the home, or making your current home as a makeover, doing something new in the house, making it a better home, maybe moving into a larger home as well. However, keep in mind that Jupiter's aspect is on the 4th house, but in the Libra sign. So it will also expand new members coming into the family, new additions to the family also. Or it could also mean that you are settling into a relationship as well, into a domestic life, or maybe making a change. Specifically because Ketu is placed in the Libra sign in the 4th house. So be a little careful what kind of changes you make, either to your home or invest in a new home or bring somebody new into your life, because Ketu is negating fantastic results in your relationship while Jupiter is expanding. So if you do your due diligence well, then Jupiter will give you very good and prosperous abundance related results of your 4th house. And as we have already talked about your service career, this is going to be a very good period for you. However, if you have health issues, then Jupiter will also expand your sickness house. So it will be more protective because it is aspecting its own sign, yet there will be some niggling problems, at least health issues for Cancer ascendant natives, so be little careful here. However, Saturn is going to continue to aspect Jupiter and Rahu in the 10th house, so career could sometimes take time for growth, time for promotions, time for getting new roles also. So if you are patient and if you do your due diligence, then it's a good time, as long as you persevere in the role and wait for good things to happen to you. Now for Leo ascendant natives, Jupiter is going to move into your 9th house, moving away from your 8th house. This is one of the best placements for Jupiter, and the most auspicious results are promised by Jupiter while it's going to be remaining in transit into your 9th house. Jupiter is one of the strongest houses as the 9th house, and Jupiter is going to go into Aries, a very friendly sign, and Jupiter also rules a very strong 5th house, which is also a Trikona house. However, because Jupiter also rules the 8th house, which means some obstacles, some challenges, some issues may also come up from time to time. However, because Jupiter also aspects your Lagna with its 5th aspect, it will be protective. It will only bring you higher stature. It will bring you higher gains. It will also bring you better remuneration. Jupiter's 7th aspect is going to be on the 3rd house of effort, of self-enterprise, but in the sign of relations, which is Libra sign. So through your effort, through your hard work, through your self-enterprise, through your marketing ability, through your influencing skills, you may be able to expand your relationships and earn through it and gain through it, specifically connected to communication, social media, marketing, and so on, and even in your own business. However, Ketu plays there, which means Ketu may delay or negate some of the results. So do your due diligence. If you need to put in more hard work, please do that, because at least till the end of October, some results may come by slower to you than expected, specifically because Saturn's 3rd aspect is going to remain on Jupiter and Rahu, at least for till the end of this year, when Rahu is going to move back end of October into the Pisces sign. So till that time, the results will be slowing down because of Saturn's aspect. However, Jupiter's 9th aspect on the Sagittarius sign on the 5th house, excellent time to make investments, long-term investments, rather than going for short-term gains. Good time to go for education, even higher education, higher degrees. Traveling to foreign lands also for higher education is almost given to you. So look for higher certifications, higher value add through your degrees, and this is an excellent time to use that higher qualification to project yourself as a competent person and gain from it. So overall, a good period, maybe slowing down some results, especially because Saturn is getting into your 7th house of relationship or partnerships. So while Jupiter will expand your romantic liaisons or getting into a new relationship or having a very good year for with your romantic partner, but relation or fructifying the relationship or formalizing the relationship may take more time. So do your due diligence before you take your relationship forward. For Virgo ascendant native, this is slightly tricky placement because of two reasons. One, Saturn has gone into the 6th house, though it has gone into its own sign, so it is very protective here. However, challenges related to service, career, tensions related to your career every now and then, even those things which you thought you have moved on from, those coming up from time to time will remain for you for the next year at least, because now Jupiter has moved away from his very auspicious 7th house into the 8th house and over Rahu. So if somebody has missed out getting into a relationship because they are delayed, or they didn't have the right choice, or they didn't know whether they should go ahead with a relationship or not, so at least for the next 1 year, starting from April, this is going to be a very tricky period for you. So end of April, 22nd of April, if you want to formalize any relationship before that, take any decision before that, please go ahead. If not, once you move into the mid-April, from 15th April onwards, be very careful what relationship you are fructifying, what papers you are signing, what partnerships you are getting into, what service changes you are going to do, because Jupiter is moving into Aries, ruled by Mars, but over Rahu. Rahu also co-rules the 6th house because it co-rules Aquarius. So this is a challenging placement surely for career, for generally related to work arena for Virgo ascendant natives, because Saturn is aspecting both Jupiter and Rahu in the 8th house, and because Jupiter's 5th aspect is going to be on your 12th house, so Jupiter will expand challenges, issues also. But if you are in foreign lands, or if you are planning to go to foreign lands, then it is going to be a better placement for you. Yet be a little careful if you are traveling fresh to the foreign lands, or if you are in foreign lands away from your birthplace, be a little careful connected to your career or work arena, what kind of relationship you are going to have. So get more support at home, because you may really require that. However, the good thing is Jupiter from the 8th house is also going to aspect the sign of Libra in the 2nd house. So surely an ability to be able to expand your relationships, work on your relationships, work on your remuneration or income because of your ability to establish a better relationship. So be a little careful of what relations you are getting into, if at all, because Jupiter is placed in the 8th house. But surely working on your relations connected to your work or your career may help you increase your remuneration or income. And Jupiter's 9th aspect on the 4th house, it may expand domestic life, settling into a domestic life surely. As long as you are very careful, and if you know the person really very well, only then get into a relationship, establishing your domestic life, especially starting from April onwards till the end of October. This is a real tricky period for you. So be a little careful while making investments or spending money or getting into relationship or changing your career, because this will be a tricky period. However, investments wise, if you're planning to expand your home, home improvement, make an investment in some real estate, then this is fantastic period for you. Long-term investments period is also very good for you. So keep an eye on your relationship with children, or if you're in a romantic relationship with somebody, then this is a really tricky time. A practical relationship is better off for you over the one next year rather than a romantic relationship, so keep in mind. However, excellent period, as I said, for investments and for home improvement. So use this period to be able to get the best results out of your domestic life and from your investments. Now for Libra ascendant natives, Jupiter is moving into your 7th house in the sign of Aries, a very friendly sign for Libra ascendant natives, because Libra also rules the natural 7th house, and Jupiter is going to aspect the Libra sign in the Lagna. So overall, a fantastic period for Libra ascendant natives. One reason is because Jupiter is moved into a very important Kendra house, the 7th house, and aspecting the Lagna, but also aspecting the 11th house of wishes and desires coming true. So power and influence getting expanded, getting good results from your social network, getting good results if you're working in a large organization, wishes and desires coming through, and true working in a large organization, and improvement of stature is being given to you. However, this will come good only if you have worked on your relationship, because the Libra sign, the ascendant sign, is the sign of relationship. Specifically because Ketu is going to be placed there till the end of October. So if you have worked on your relationship so far, then very good results may come by to you. This is a payback period for Jupiter. And because Jupiter is also going to aspect with its 9th aspect its own Multikona sign of Sagittarius, but in the 3rd house. So the better effort that you put in, the better you market yourself, the better you come across as a very diligent employee, in teamwork, in partnership, in acquaintances, then fantastic results from your hard work is going to come to you. However, Saturn placed in the 5th house, which means career changes will be slow to you. So don't hurry into career changes, be patient, persevere, because if you hurry into any career change because maybe you think it's a good time, without doing your due diligence, then you could run into rough weather. So for specifically career change or expanding your investments or maybe planning children, think through before you're planning that. Specifically if you are in a relationship and want to add to your family, if your relationship is really strong, then only plan to conceive a child and bring a child into your life. Otherwise, this could be tricky placement to at least start a family. However, this is very good period to expand your earnings through your effort, through your social network connected to career, very good results. However, because Rahu and Jupiter are going to be placed together till at least the end of October before Rahu moves into your 6th house, so at least till then some results will be slow coming to you. So persevere, be patient, because this could be one of the best periods for the Libra ascendant natives. Now for Scorpio ascendant natives, Jupiter is moving away from your 5th house, your Trikona house, and moving into your 6th house, but in the sign of Aries, ruled by Mars. So this could be a slightly tricky period for Scorpio ascendant natives because Mars also rules your Lagna, and Jupiter will be moving over Rahu for at least till the end of October. So it's a slightly tricky placement. There could be people who are working behind your back, trying to overshadow you, trying to compete with you and do better than you. So be a little careful, do your due diligence, work on your relationship, especially with people working below you, because if you have excellent relations with them, then excellent results may also come by to you. This is also because Jupiter's 5th aspect is on your Leo sign in the 10th house. So expansion of power, influence, growth, promotion, all is getting activated for you, connected to service, connected to work arena. So the better teamwork that you have, the better results you may get from your work. However, Jupiter also is aspecting Ketu, but in the sign of relations Libra in the 12th house. So if you have had excellent results so far in your career, you may be able to get even better now because Jupiter is aspecting the 12th house. So foreign work or foreign consultant related work, foreign company related work, working in MNCs, all is getting expanded and you may get very good results from working abroad or working in MNCs. And because Jupiter, while placed in the sign of your service and the house of service 6th house, is also aspecting with its 9th aspect, it's Mool Trigona sign, but the 2nd house of income, remuneration. So in your service, you could get better remuneration, better power, better structure, better growth also, even a better designation. However, these results may come slightly slow to you. You may have to wait, maybe even till the mid-year, maybe just after July. For some people, even till October, because Rahu is going to remain with Jupiter till October before it moves into Pisces. And Saturn's 3rd aspect is going to continue to be on Jupiter and Rahu till Rahu moves back into Pisces. So some results may come good to you, some results will be slower coming to you. However, it's a good period to focus more on your domestic life, because then very good results may come to you. It's a good period to put in money in long-term investments, in property related investments as well. Now for Sagittarius ascendant native, this is one of the best placements for Jupiter, going into the 5th house, a trine house, and from there aspecting another trine house with its 5th aspect, then aspecting the 11th house of wishes and desires fulfillment, and the Lagna, its own Mool Trikona sign. What more can you expect? So this is one of the best years for Sagittarius ascendant natives. A number of good results are almost promised to Sagittarius ascendant natives. Jupiter is going to expand your investments, going to expand your romantic relations, having a good period with your better half. Some people may plan to bring in children into the world, expand their career as well. Change in career is also denoted, and a good change in your career which could also bring on better stature for you, better designation also for you, better gains also for you. So fulfillment of wishes and desires through gains, through change in career is also being seen or getting opportune for Sagittarius ascendant natives. The only challenge for you, Saturn's 3rd aspect will remain on Jupiter and Rahu throughout the year, at least till the end of October, till Rahu moves back into your Pisces sign. So till then, some results will come to you, some results may be slowed down for you. So keep an eye for those opportunities. If results are coming slow to you, persevere, because good results are almost given to you through this year, as long as hard work, diligence is continued. Because Saturn is placed in your third house and aspecting Jupiter, which means you may need to work slightly harder to get better results for you. But if you're persevering, if you're continuing to work hard, Jupiter will surely expand gains for you. Through the year, you will find Jupiter is influencing all the trine houses and its Multikona sign. What more do you want? Now for Capricorn ascendant natives, Jupiter is moving into a Kendra house, moving away from the third house of effort. So which means this is the period to be able to get your pound of flesh because you worked so hard last year. However, Jupiter is not the most auspicious of planets for Capricorn ascendant natives, because in the Lagna Jupiter gets debilitated, and Jupiter also owns another Dusthana. However, Jupiter is going to be protective because its aspect, its ninth aspect, is going to be on its Multikona sign. However, Jupiter may expand your spending in this year. So be careful where you are spending. Don't overshoot. Don't try to live it up, because you may end up spending more than you desire or what you wish for. Jupiter's fifth aspect is on the Leo sign in the 8th house. So people whose career is getting connected to the 5th house, a fantastic period for you, because Jupiter's 7th aspect is on your 10th house of career. So a sudden growth opportunity, a sudden movement opportunity, a sudden career opportunity may come to you because of your ability to be able to establish good relations, especially with your supervisors, with the powers that be. But be diligent when you're signing new papers or taking up new offers, because Ketu is transiting over your 10th house. So as long as if you're careful and if you're done your homework very well, you have done your due diligence very well, then new opportunities may keep coming by to Capricorn ascendant natives almost throughout the year. It's maybe a good period to move to foreign lands, maybe even go to foreign lands for education as well. So it's a good period for people who are planning to move to foreign lands to start thinking on those lines. Jupiter placed in the 4th house is expanding gains from your domestic life, in your property, in your house. You may move into a larger house, better house as well. However, because Saturn is going to continue to be placed in your 2nd house and aspecting Jupiter, some results may be slowed down for you. So for some people, immediately after transit, the results may not come. Results may slowly come in or trickle in starting from July. But the best results may come to you from October onwards, when Rahu moves away from Jupiter into your 3rd house over Pisces. So keep your eyes and ears open for new opportunities coming by to you, because that could be a sudden move up for you, sudden gain bringing placement while Jupiter remains in your Aries sign. Now for Aquarius ascendant native, Jupiter is moving into your 3rd house, but into a friendly sign, which means the better you work, the more harder you work, the better you work on your communication skills, the better you blow your own trumpet, how much hardworking person you are, how much hard work you have done over the last 1 year. So if you are able to showcase your ability or what you have done so far, market yourself well, then this is an excellent period to make gains. Why? Because Jupiter's 5th aspect is on the Leo sign of power and influence, but the 7th house of relationship. High gains coming in relationships because of the effort that you have put in, or your ability to work on your communication and establish relationships, because it is aspecting the 7th house. And so for some people, establishing new relationships or getting into new relationships is also coming by to you. Jupiter's 9th aspect on the sign of Libra in the 9th house. So foreign travel, high education capabilities, high gains coming in from foreign travels, working in foreign companies is also coming by to you. But because Ketu is going to continue to transit through Libra at least till end of October, so be a little careful of what kind of new relationships you get into, especially women. You need to be careful with whom you are fructifying your relationship or formalizing your relationship. However, overall a good period for your wishes and desires to come through, your social network, your friend circle, your large organizations being able to help you to bring in better results for you almost throughout the year. but because Saturn's third aspect is going to continue to remain on Rahu and Jupiter at least till Rahu moves back into your second house end of October, so some results may slow down for you or come to you slower than what you expect, especially because Saturn is going to remain in your Lagna. So if you have done your due diligence, you work on your communication, you are able to put in hard work, then Jupiter will give you good to excellent results almost throughout the year. Now for Pisces ascendant natives, Jupiter is moving away from the Lagna but into the second house of income and into a friendly sign. So which means those who have worked very hard over the last 1 year, Jupiter is expanding your remuneration, Jupiter is expanding your earning potential, Jupiter is expanding your ability to be able to move higher up in your earning potential. And because Rahu is going to continue to remain with Jupiter till the end of October, the hunger and greed to move up, to do better is going to be there. However, in your hunger, don't be misled in taking decisions about career, because Jupiter's fifth aspect is on your sixth house. So making wrong choices in your career or making wrong moves could end up backfiring for you. So be a little careful, especially when career changes are concerned, what kind of career changes you make. Because Jupiter's fifth aspect is going to be on your sixth house, but Jupiter's ninth aspect is going to be on your 10th house of own career, own sign, Multigona sign of Sagittarius. So as long as you're doing your due diligence, this is an excellent period to make career moves, as long as you are not misled and you are doing your homework very well. So Jupiter is expanding your service, gaining from your career, gaining a higher designation, gaining more power and influence, high gains from your career. And Jupiter's seventh aspect is on the sign of Libra but on the 8th house. So Jupiter will prevent sudden challenges coming up through your relationship or in your relationships. While Jupiter will prevent them, but Jupiter's aspect is also expanding the 8th house of gains, or sudden gains also coming through. However, Ketu transiting through your Libra sign, which means some relationships could not be as fruitful for you or as profit bringing or as gain bringing as you thought. So over expecting from your relationships could not be a great idea. However, if you have worked hard on your relationship so far, surely connected to the 8th house, those results may be very good for you. Keep in mind that Saturn is going to remain in your 12th house, aspecting both Jupiter and Rahu in your second house of income. And so it is going to take away the auspiciousness or the abundance that Jupiter will bring in. And at least quick results may not coming in, you may not be coming in, you will have to be more patient, you will have to persevere to be able to get the best results, especially connected to earning, connected to your remuneration as well. So friends, now that we have seen how Jupiter's transit into the sign of Aries is going to throw out different opportunities for different zodiac signs, please do look into where Jupiter is placed in your natal horoscope, where Saturn and Rahu and Ketu are placed, what transits are going to happen, and what dasha, antardasha you are in, because all of those will play an important role of what opportunities are going to be thrown up for you because of Jupiter's transit. So if you do your due diligence very well, and if you pay attention to the transits, to the dasha and antardasha periods as well, and the yogas and dosha, these important planets, especially Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu and Ketu are forming, and your Lagna Lord is forming, this could be one of the best years because of Jupiter's transit happening through the Aries sign, the Lagna of the Kalpurush Kundli. So friend, like this video, share this video, and if you're looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me at the links given below. Till some other time with some other video, this is your friend astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.